There's nothing that can stop a hungry bear from getting to its prey, and once they do get to one, there's absolutely nothing that they won't do to satisfy their hunger, which is exactly what we're about to see today. Just outside the woods, in the fading sunlight of a Wyoming day, an unfortunate event played out right by the side of the road. A mature elk was being aggressively attacked by a huge grizzly bear on the green grass, as you can see. The bear's vicious attack proceeded despite the elk's agonized kicks and twitches from the pain. The greedy predator was apparently attempting to wear its prey out, and with a display of untamed hunger, the grizzly's strong jaws tore into the poor elk's flesh. There was not much that the unfortunate elk could do, especially laying on the ground like that, and it wasn't gonna be long before it turned into a cold corpse. On a bright, sunny afternoon, a group of friends who were in the mountains were trying to enjoy the breathtaking view when they noticed a herd of American elk running in panic. A moment later, a giant grizzly bear appeared and it was chasing after them. From another clip of the same incident, the bear could be seen crossing a main internal road used by campers to move between tents. The bear was dragging its kill to a secluded spot, away from prying eyes. It handled it in the most ruthless manner throughout the whole thing. But I guess the other herd members were mainly glad it wasn't them, and they didn't try to help. This grizzly bear became fixated on a bull elk near a lake, and it wouldn't stop chasing after it. The elk dove into the water in a last-ditch attempt to save itself, but it was unsuccessful. The bear moved in close, and the elk found itself in the middle of a vicious water fight. The bear quickly eliminated the elk in the water by overwhelming the poor prey, and it then began trying to carry the elk's dead corpse back onto the shore, eager to start eating after such a tiring hunt that consumed so much of its energy. Here we have a group of friends who witnessed a giant grizzly bear carrying a young elk in its crushing jaws. The bear was very violently shaking the poor little elk around to exhaust and kill it, and the helpless little elk was crying for help. The people around were upset and felt helpless, as they couldn't do anything to aid the ill-fated little one. The greedy bear was very focused on devouring its meal to care about anything else, and it finally put it down and started to eat after dragging it away. It was a horrible scene in every sense of the word. An eager grizzly bear was chasing after a large herd of American elk here, but the elk were generating such a big cloud of dust that they made it hard for the bear to see. A young elk tripped and fell during the confusion, and it started crying out for help, which made the bear notice and attack it. The herd retreated and paused a short distance away to evaluate the situation, but they watched helplessly as they realized they couldn't challenge the giant predator. The poor calf never stopped trying to break free, but the bear ended its life to stop it from struggling. Right outside of a dense forest, this elk lay helpless by the roadside, unable to stand after apparently having been hit by a car. The weather was very cold, but not as cold as the killer that was about to emerge from the woods. After noticing the state that the elk was in, a grizzly bear came running to get the ready meal, and it bit into the poor elk's spine before it started dragging it away. The bear released the elk for a moment to figure out which route was best to take, and as soon as it figured that out, the greedy predator went back to dragging the giant elk deeper into the woods. Under the cloudy skies and gloomy weather, a young man and his friends were camping in a large public park when they witnessed a dramatic scene. 3 grizzly bears, a mother and her cub, and a giant male grizzly trying to kill the little cub. The male was attacking the poor little cub with everything that it had, while the mother watched and circled around not knowing what to do. The male was too big and too powerful for her to face, and she ended up having to run away to avoid dealing with the vicious predator. Having spotted a young bear, a baby elk quickly hid under a tree trunk here, but the bear still managed to find it. The baby elk screamed for help, and its mother rushed to the scene, standing a few feet away. Startled by the mother's appearance, the inexperienced bear quickly climbed the nearest tree. A few moments later, the bear got down from the tree to try and finish the little calf, but the mother quickly charged the predator and struck it with its powerful legs, forcing it to back down and saving the little one. Cows are not immune to bear attacks either, and a very unfortunate cow was the target of a bloody bear attack here. The bear came out of nowhere and started chasing after the cow at full speed. Before long, the merciless predator had knocked the poor cow to the ground and was attacking it viciously. The driver who was filming this tried to intervene by honking his car horn to distract the bear, but that didn't work. The bear continued its ruthless attack, focused only on satisfying its hunger. There was no way for this deer mom to defend its calf without ending up dead next to it, so it was left with no choice but to watch as the bloodthirsty beast tore into her baby's flesh. The bear started eating the young deer from its lower body and hindquarters. The fawn screamed out loud, but the bear continued its meal as if it couldn't hear it, displaying complete disregard for its pain. Did you enjoy this video? Please let us know in the comments section down below. And don't forget to leave us a like and subscribe to the channel while you're at it. And please, turn on your notifications bell to get notified when we upload a new video. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.